Hey everybody, welcome to group break number 618. We have a nice little mixer here. We got a 21-22 extended retail box, 22-23 series 1, 23-24 series 2, 24-25 stature, and then obviously 24-25 the cup. The final tin from the case that had that Bedard plate 1 of 1, which is pretty sick. Here we go. Here are your teams. That doesn't help. That helps. There we go. All right. Here we go. We'll do retail, series 1, series 2, stature of the cup. That's just the honestly chronological and also I think the right way to do it value-wise. So here we go. Let's have some fun. Let's pull something sick. We're empty. All right. Let's see a Jarvis. Let's see a yeah. I want to see Seth. Seth is my boy. And then we'll get to bidding on stuff. So, hey Galley, hey Blake. All right, here we go. There are base packs by the way. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That is a base pack. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Spencer Knight on the holographics for the Panthers. 3, 4, 5. Young Gun Canvas, Riley Damiani for the Dallas Stars. Not who you want to see, but hey, it's a Young Gun Canvas. We'll take it. Ooh, Orange Dazzler's coming up. Timo Meyer for the Sharks. The orange always looks a little nice. 5, 6. Daniel Miromanov for Vegas. He's now with the Flames. Retro of Mikko Rantanen for the Avs. Alex Turcotte for the Kings. Would have been a bigger one at the time. 6, 7, 8. Marc-Andre Fleury double diamond for Chicago. Zach Hyman for the Oilers on the canvas. 7, 8. That is a base pack. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Young Gun canvas or Young Gun checklist. Sorry, Turcotte and Holtz Devils and Kings. That is a true random. So we'll random that at the end. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hellbuck for the Jets. And there's base packs. Here we go. All right. Let me, I'm just going to sort the teams back by alphabetical so that way if I need to see a random, I can see it quickly. All right. Here we go. Casper Bjorkquist for the Penguins, the Young Guns. William Eklund for the Sharks on the holographics. Man, these things pop. 3, 4, 5, 6. Canvas of Chandler Stevenson for Vegas. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Phil Kessel for the Yotes. I like that they use the old school Yotes logo in the background on that. On the Orange Dazzlers. Sidney Crosby on the SPX. 6, 7, 8. Tomas Hertel for the Sharks on the retro. And Raphael Harvey Pinard for the Habs on the Young Gun. 7. Newhook on the rookie gems for the Avs. Should be playing for the Electric Slide. Yeah, definitely not Caulfield. Hey, Dennis. Chris Kreider for the Rangers. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's base pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sean Dursey for the Kings. That's actually a decent one. Obviously not like the top guy, but still decent. I actually can't tell. Okay. It was just a fleck. I like this year. I actually like this year. And Alex Holtz for the Devils on the retro. Man, remember when people were crazy about Holtz? Pepperidge Farm remembers. All right. Series 1 time. Boldy's a big guy that we're looking for here. Power, Beniers, Rossi, Dostal. Among some of the secondary guys. Here we go. I'm kind of like missing the 24-pack box format. Yeah, I like that Young Gun design. I don't know, it's just clean to me. I like when they're clean. Like, I like 1819 a lot. But I like the years that I collected, so. And we do have that 6, the case of the cup pinned. Here we go. All right. Let's see something sick. Jack Hughes for the Devils. 6, 7, 8. Noah Cates for the Flyers. He's actually been okay. Ottinger on the Dazzlers for the Stars. 7, 8. Oh, man. Mr. Gets traded today. Defense mechanism of John Carlson for the Capitals. Man, it's crazy how, like, more premium the inserts feel in 22-23 than this year's. Brock Nelson for the Islanders on the Dazzlers. 6, 7. Debut dates of Vej Melka for the Mammoth. 6, 7. Matthias Michelli for the Mammoth. The Yotes, a.k.a. the Mammoth. 2, 3, 4. Braden Point for the Bolts. 4, 5, 6. Jonathan Dolan for the Sharks on the rookie retrospective. Thought he was going to be better than what he ended up being. Jason Robertson for the Stars. Man, he has been lighting it up. Yeah, Arizona. Jack Quinn for the Sabres. Not bad. Look, if the set's 3 years, 4 years old, and you get a relevant Young Gun, I count it as a win. Tage Thompson for the Sabres. Especially in years where there's extended too, just because it's a little bit more diluted of crops. Except for 2020, 21, because, like, who cares about the extended Young Guns? Is the best one, like, legitimately, is Drew O'Connor the best one in that? I think at this point, yeah. Because it's not Kaliev, it's not Rathbone. I think he's in that checklist. Oh yeah, Kevin Ball, yeah. That's fair. I remember you could buy, like, I bought that Young Gun set for, I think, like, 15 bucks one. Like, the entire just set of Young Guns from that. Yeah. Back in the day, my friends and I used to call him the Big Baller brand, because that's when Lamar Ball is doing all that stuff. And, you know, he's 6'7". Makes sense. Kopitar for the Kings. 6. McCann for the Kraken. Pop count 500 of Mikko Rantanen for the Avs. There's no way the Quinn Hughes trade is actually legit. But nice, if he is, that'd be wild. Legitimately. Who are you getting back? And Kalachnik? Nice Rantanen, though. We'll take a number pop count. Ooh, clear-cut Young Gun. Jordan Spence. All right. We'll take a Jordan Spence clear-cut Young Gun. That's solid for the Kings. That is actually solid. You know what? Good box. Good box. Clear-cut Young Gun, Quinn. Man, Kings have been kind of cleaning up a little bit here. 5, 6. Ekblad for the Panthers. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. French Young Guns of Isaac Ratcliffe for the Flyers. Well, we got our French and it's a Young Gun. So that's actually, what, potential to be a 9 Young Gun box here. Zach Hayes for Vegas. Wait, is that actually... Did it actually happen? Hold up, we're pausing. We're pausing. Oh yeah, that's confirmed. Oh my god. Wow. Uh wow. Yeah. No, Ogren. Okay. I don't know how to feel right now. Uh, DeBrincat for Chicago. Tanner Jeannot for the Predators. Speaking of. And Rossi. Yossi for the Predators. Wait, actually? And Marco Rossi. Wow. Uh, wow. That is... That is... Wow. That's pretty solid. Sorry. Just pausing because that's wow, that's a wild trade. Literally. I don't know if he resigns in mini. Honestly, not a bad return. Frederick Karlstrom for the Stars. Panarin for the Rangers. Okay. Trade is Rossi, Ogrid, Boyum. I mean, wow. That's that's a spicy one. That's yeah. I yeah, I'm shocked that it's not worse. That is I mean I mean he cooked us and he got to the point where he had to trade one of the best defensemen in the NHL. But yeah, that is I mean that's a sign and trade return. Like I think Rossi can be Paul, Liam Ogren, Marco Rossi, Zeev Boyum, and a 2026 first for Quinn Hughes. I mean, it gives them a second line center. I like Ogren. Boyum's solid. And the first is a first. Look, if he wasn't going to resign, then, like, yeah. But obviously it sucks losing legitimately one of the biggest game breakers in the NHL. I don't know if the Canucks will actually rebuild after this, but we can only hope, honestly. Brain Point for the Bolts, Panarin, and Mintikov for the Ducks. Maybe we'll go out and get him too, eh? That'd be honestly pretty nice. Just go out and get Mintikov right now. Kaprizov, Dylan Strome, and Levi. Coronado to 250 on the honor roll. Jeannot and Del Gaiso for the Predators. That is... Honestly, I was expecting them to wait until the offseason because it seemed like a sign and trade, but like that's essentially like what, 4 first-round picks worth of draft capital. Like, that's about as good as you can get. Vasilevsky, Forsberg, and Casper, and it still sucks because like you're not replacing Quinn Hughes. Forsberg, Bobby Houston McMahon for the Leafs, and program of excellence for Chicago, Connor Bedard. Nice hit there for Chicago. Look, all of the Canucks plans now, legitimately, and I mean this in sincerity, you build around Bedard's UFA window and Celebrini's. You make sure your team is as good as possible so when they hit UFA or close to, you have the being like, hey, come home. Come win a Stanley Cup for us. Logan Thompson, Grzelcyk on the clear cut for the Bruins, and Peltier for the Flames. Whew, that is that's a big trade. That is a big, big trade. I wonder what other dominoes start falling here. also reunites with Judd Brackett. That is... I mean, Boyum just probably slots in there, honestly. He's a lefty shot, I think. Or Boom. Is it Boyum or Boom? I think it's Boyum, right? Yeah. Legitimately, I think he just put Zeev in there. Because it's not DPD, it's not Marcus Pettersson. Like, you literally just play the young guys and hope for the best. You're not winning at this point. Pasta, Gallagher, and Emberson for the Sharks. Honestly, I'm just shocked the Canucks actually did this trade now. I am shocked. Vejmelka for the Yotes, McTavish for the Ducks, Dewar for the Flames. Yeah, I mean, I think you pretty much move everyone at this point. McKinnon, Knashko, and Deneau. Pettersson's a guy that I think you can let him rebuild his value a little bit more. McDavid, Josh Brown, and Jason Robertson. Josh Brown was the Yotes. Larkin, Hammond Actel, McDavid on the canvas for the Oilers. I'm not going to lie, when someone said Hughes to the Wild, I thought it was legitimately just like a troll. Just like, no way. Hellebuck, Krause, and Edvinsson. I mean, wow. That's what one of the biggest trades in. I guess there's a ranting into trades, but like in terms of talent, honestly, I think Quinn Hughes is a more dominant player than Rantanen. Stature time. I don't think it's a patch, but 47 just in case. Skinner and Barry. Dude, Demko to the Oilers. Honestly, like, screw it. Joseph, it should pop up with what your total for shipping is. Oh, this is a patch. It should pop up with what your total for shipping is. But let me know. Stankoven to 199 for the Stars. Nemitz to the Devils to 199. McDavid for the Oilers. Brock Faber for the Wild. Man, they have Faber and Hughes. That is legitimately wild. And Igor Sharangovich on the Splendid Skaters patch auto to 24 for the Devils. I mean, if you're a Devils fan, absolutely. But if you're a Canucks fan, I take the package that they got every day of the week over the Devils one. I like Nemitz, but I think between Ogren and Rossi, you're going to get a better potential quality NHL player than Mercer. And then Hamilton, I think you have to trade right away, and I don't think his value is the same as like I take Boyum over Nemitz. I take Ogren the first and Rossi over Hamilton and Mercer. So, I mean, I think Rossi's probably the biggest bonus there, but yeah, wow, that's at least the Ogre and Young Guns exclusives that we have in the shop is more relevant now. All right, here we go. This was tin number. I think I showed it, but 15 on the serial. Wow. That's a big boy trade. Yeah, like honestly, I thought Ogre and Boyum at first was the return, and then Rossi's just like that was just like, oh, that's not great, but man, if the Wild falter at some point, that first could actually be half decent. I don't think so, but you never know, man. Injuries are wild. Originally an Oilers fan? No. No, we don't need more Oilers fans in here. I am a Canucks fan, unfortunately, but I don't think it's protected. Vancouver did okay. Okay, Vancouver got they got worse, but they should get better offensive minutes. However, their coaching is still the biggest issue. Oh, that's an actual autograph. All right, let's go top to bottom. Lamoureux for Utah. But yeah. Oh, you can have Kane back. Absolutely. I mean, it gives them talent. Like Ogren's got talent. Rossi has some potential. Alex Tuck, ooh, part of the Buffalo on there. /99 for the Sabres. I mean, I legitimately cannot believe they did it. Gold auto for the Predators. UC Saros. Hey, Paul. You got a relevant card. This is who the Oilers should have been targeting. Joseph, the numbers aren't that don't look bad for Kane, but he's playing like he's honestly covered up a lot by Pettersson, and has legitimately like his expected goal numbers are just because he shoots from everywhere and like bad shots. Ooh, Kyrie for the Blues /4 on the tag. This is a really solid 10. Yeah, I mean the penalties. The penalties is a longer discussion with Kane because he has a reputation. So. And that's super nice for the Oilers. Sepia Sig patches of Nuge /35. Hey Wooten. That's honestly, before getting into the rookie patch auto, like that's a really good 10 of the cup. And for the Canucks, Lek Karamaki on the rookie patch auto /249. That's a really good 10. Like Lamoureux's obviously the worst card, but that's a base and it's a solid base rookie to get. The Nuge is sick /35. The Tuck is sick /99. The Saros /12 is like again solid. The Kyrou /4 on the tag is great. That's a great rookie patch auto. Like I don't know what like especially in a mixer. I don't know what more you could ask for. There's going to be, 5, 6 different people happy from that? Well, 6 different teams. So, great 10 there. We got one random to do recap, and then we're doing the pick your team. And kind of coming down from the Quinn Hughes trade high. All right. All right, 3 times on the Holtz. Turcotte once, twice, third time. LA. LA. And then we'll do recap, and then we'll get to the pick your team. I'm going to throw a giveaway up here for a hobby pack, by the way. We'll start that, get people filling in here. It'll be a pack of EX. But yeah, recap time. That goes to LA. Wow. Lamoureux Cup base rookie. Sharon Govich patch auto for the Devils. There's Devils on that guy. Ratcliffe French Young Guns. Ranton /500 on the pop count. Quinn Young Gun. Dursey for the Kings. Spence Clear Cut Young Gun. Bedard Program of Excellence canvas. I mean, that's pretty solid. Lekar Mackey RPA for the Canucks. Also solid. Kyrou for the Blues is nice. The Saros /12 is nice. The Tuck is nice. But, I mean, I think this is my favorite card from the break visually. I like that. The Nuge /35. We'll call that the hit of the break. So, that's group break 6. What break was this? 618? Yeah, 618.